welcome to our channel. Today, we're taking you on an exciting journey through the bustling city market, a place full of colors, sounds, and stories waiting to be discovered. From the early morning, when the first rays of sunlight touch the fresh vegetables and fruits, to the busy hours when buyers and sellers meet, bargain, and share moments of laughter, this market is alive with energy. Join us as we follow Sami, a dedicated seller, and see the market through his eyes, the challenges, the small joys, the unique people he meets every day, and the little stories that make this place much more than just a market. Get ready to dive into a world where every fruit has a tale. Every customer brings a new adventure, and every day is a journey full of life. In the city's market, from morning till evening, Sami would prepare his small stall among piles of tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. Every day he opened the old sack that carried the fresh vegetables and arranged them carefully, checking each piece before placing it on the shelves. He loved his work despite the fatigue, because, for him, the market was more than just a workplace. It was a full life, full of stories and colors. Customers knew him as the kind man who always gave a smile before asking about prices. Children, adults, women who came every day, and even some fellow sellers would stop by, exchanging news and small talk. Sami had learned the habits of every regular customer. The elderly lady who always bought fresh herbs for her soup, the young man who haggled for the ripest tomatoes, and the mother with a baby in her arms who needed the sweetest strawberries. Some days were busy, the market buzzing with voices, carts rolling over the cobblestone, and the smell of fresh produce mixing with the aroma of baked bread from a nearby stall. Other days were slow, giving Sami time to organize his vegetables, wipe the tables, and chat with neighboring sellers about local events, family news, or just the weather. Sami's life was simple, but it was also rich in small moments. He enjoyed watching the interactions, the bartering between sellers and buyers, the laughter of children running between stalls, and the occasional argument over the last watermelon of the season. He felt proud when he helped someone choose the best fruits, or when a customer thanked him sincerely for his advice on the ripest produce. One afternoon, a storm approached, dark clouds covering the sky. Most buyers left quickly, but Sami stayed, securing his stall, covering the vegetables with tarps, and helping others protect their goods. In those moments, he realized that the market was more than just selling and buying. It was a community, a place where people supported each other through sunshine and rain, through busy mornings and slow afternoons. By sunset, when the market started to empty, Sami would count his earnings, pack the remaining vegetables, and slowly walk home through the streets, tired but satisfied. Each day brought new stories, new faces, and new challenges. And though life in the market was demanding, Sami knew that he wouldn't trade it for anything. It was here, among the colorful vegetables and the lively chatter, that he truly felt alive. The next morning, the market awoke slowly, with the smell of freshly baked bread and the chatter of early buyers. Sammy arrived before sunrise, carrying baskets heavy with vegetables. He greeted the other sellers with a nod, and they exchanged the usual morning banter. Old Hanny, who sold spices, teased him about his meticulous arrangement of the cucumbers. "Sammy, the cucumbers are perfect, as always. Are you planning to open a museum instead of a stall?" Hanny laughed, and Sammy smiled, shaking his head. As the sun climbed higher, the market became alive with energy. Mothers with children, workers on their breaks, and young couples wandering the stalls filled the pathways. Sammy recognized a few familiar faces. There was Mrs. Rainier, the elderly lady who always bought herbs for her soup, carefully inspecting each leaf for freshness. "Good morning, Sammy," she said with a gentle smile. "I need the best parsley today. My grandson is visiting." Sammy selected the freshest bunch, tying it neatly and handing it to her. Not far away, a young man named Omar argued playfully over the price of tomatoes. "Come on, Sammy, you know these are too expensive," he protested, grinning. Sammy shook his head. "Omar, quality comes with care. You want good tomatoes, you pay a fair price." After a short negotiation, Omar agreed, and both laughed, exchanging a friendly handshake. Around noon, a small commotion arose near Sammy's stall. A little boy had dropped his bag of oranges, scattering them across the path. Sammy rushed to help, picking them up and handing them back with a reassuring smile. The boy's mother, grateful, gave Sammy a small nod of thanks. These small moments, fleeting but meaningful, made Sammy feel connected to the people around him. Later in the afternoon, Sammy noticed a young woman hesitating near his stall. She seemed unsure which fruit to buy. "Hello," Sammy greeted gently. "Would you like me to help you choose?" She nodded, smiling faintly. He guided her to the ripest apples, showing her how to pick the ones that were just perfect. She thanked him warmly, and as she left, Sammy felt that familiar satisfaction that made every day worthwhile. But the market wasn't always peaceful. Occasionally, tensions flared. A rival seller named Kareem, who sold similar vegetables, sometimes tried to lure Sammy's customers by undercutting prices. Sammy, however, never reacted angrily. He focused on the quality of his produce and the trust he had built with his customers. Over time, even Kareem noticed that loyalty and honesty mattered more than cheap prices. As the sun dipped lower and shadows grew long, Sammy began packing the unsold vegetables. The market slowly emptied, leaving only the sellers tidying their stalls. Today had been busy, with laughter, negotiations, and small acts of kindness scattered throughout the day. Sammy counted his earnings, satisfied with the day's work. On his way home, carrying a small basket of leftovers, he thought about tomorrow. Another day in the market would bring new faces, new challenges, and new stories. And while life in the market was exhausting, it was also vibrant, full of human connection, and deeply rewarding. Sammy knew that as long as he could wake up each morning and see the colorful rows of vegetables and fruits, he would never feel lonely. The market was his world, a place of work, joy, and community, all rolled into one bustling, colorful life. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed exploring the market with us today. We'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite part of the market? Or, if we added characters to the story, which one did you like the most? Do you have any suggestions for future stories? Write them in the comments below. And don't forget, did you learn any new words today? Let us know. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventures in the market.